Right, okay. Let's see a revision of what we did yesterday against what we had in plan. So yesterday we opened here. Yesterday we opened here. My scenario 1 was open slightly lower, testing the naked VPOC, this one, and continuing the trend lower. I mean the trend from that down day in the overnight. So scenario 1 was test the naked VPOC and continue lower to the century figure of 3,300, which is also gap high. Pull back a little bit and continue to 290, which was the gap low. That was scenario 1. Scenario 2 was open 318, we open somewhere here. Test lower to 308, which was the overnight low. Take out the overnight low. Test the naked VPOC again. That same one at 330. Pull back and then continue up to 350, which is the mid-century figure. The value area high of previous day, mid-century figure, and to give us the range of around 35 points. So that was scenario 2. Test lower, continue higher. Test higher, continue lower. What we ended up having was a very strong trend, which was reversed by the composite HVN at 61. So that was checked and down to 40, which is another composite HVN, which we sailed through down to the open balance. So that was a neutral day, another neutral day, and then finished higher in the close. So that's what happened yesterday. Very choppy, to say the least. What's the plan for today? Right, okay. So this is yesterday's day session. And this is the overnight. So this is yesterday's day session. Okay. So in the overnight session, we've continued higher, taken out the high of the closing swing, tested lower to the VPOC, and found buyers. The day session VPOC at 33. Tested that, and we've been drifting higher since. So we're about to open outside of value in the range of yesterday's day session. Okay, which is here in this HVN area, high volume area. So we're about to open. Oh, about to open here, somewhere around 57, 56. My scenario 1 is of attempt lower to find the base, expecting to test the overnight mid or the MCV POC at 40.5. We've already tested the VPOC of the day session, so I don't expect to go that low. And then I expect to continue higher to take out the day session high, and then attack the gap. And get as high as the gap high, close the gap basically. So test the gap, test the previous day's high, test the gap mid, and then the previous day's low. So that's scenario 1. Scenario 2. We open in the high volume area. We attempt to get to the previous day's high, fail. So get the overnight high at least, or may even get to the previous day's high. $65.25. The overnight high is at 59.75, and then find our sellers and continue lower within the range of yesterday. We have a valid value area. So I expect us to get into the value area. Test the 40 composite high volume node, and then test the 33 previous day's VPOC. And possibly slightly lower, and then finish balancing on top of the 40 number. So that's scenario 2. Favor scenario 1 because what we've been doing is drop lower, test higher, drop lower, test higher, drop lower, test higher, drop lower, test higher. So I expect our balancing to continue as the LVN in the middle to be the cutoff point, or the low of yesterday to be the cutoff point today. In today's trading, it's Spot Witching Friday, so maybe a bit unpredictable. And that is all.